It took us 12 games to get our first victory of the season. Now we have just got one loss in 12 games. Let's check out how we've been doing, guys. What's going on, guys? This is Dave and welcome back to another episode of the Rotherham United save here on Football Manager 2017. So as you heard in the intro, our run has been going pretty well. In the last episode we ended it with a 2-2 draw against Reading. Since then we picked up a really strong 2-0 victory against MK Dons. We were really good in this game. A game of not too many chances, but we took them really well. Richard Smallwood and Kuki grabbing the goals. Kuki with man of the match. Another assist for How Shearer, whose season is started off brilliantly here in a Rotherham shirt. We then picked up another 3 points. We beat Millwall 1-0. That man How Shearer grabbing another goal from attacking midfield. An extremely good performance. 25 shots in this game. 59% of the possession. We bossed Millwall in this match. Then a solid point away at Derby. 0-0 in the end. I'd take that. Derby, a decent side, in all honesty. Even though they haven't played too well, they're normally at that top half of the championship table. So for us to get a 0-0 draw here is very strong. And Derby had a lot of chances. Stephen Hendry, though, grabbing man of the match from fullback for us. And the most recent result in the league, we beat Charlton 2-1. Odson Edouard and Tahith Chong, almost couldn't get his name out there. Tahith Chong grabbing his first goal for the club. George Lapsley scoring for Charlton as well. Very strong performance for us. But of course we played Charlton today, guys, in the FA Cup. Now Tahith Chong, he started off really well as an 18-year-old. He's doing well. I like the look of him. His stats seem to be going down, but that's just because he's come back from injury. So he's doing really well and playing a lot of football. So guys, as you can see, look at that form now. We've lost just one game in 12. Very impressive indeed, and I really like the look of it. That is 12, isn't it? 3, 6, 9, yeah, 12. So that is really impressive. Now unbeaten as well in 6 games in the league. We go to this one today against Charlton in the FA Cup third round at home, and we're also today, if we get time, going to be playing against Burton Albion too, guys. In the league now, we are looking really solid. 3 points off the relegation zone all of a sudden. A lot more pressure on Sunderland, Blackburn and Charlton to succeed now, and we're in a much stronger position in 19th place. One issue I do have is that the board changed season expectations. Well, I had the chance to change them. It was, do we want to stay as attempt to avoid relegation, which we were, which makes our job a little bit safer, or do we go and just put avoid relegation? So basically if we go down, we get sacked. So I put just avoid, because we get £30,000 more in the wages as well. And our transfer revenue's gone up a little bit, so it gives us a little bit of manoeuvre in the transfer window. We are looking at one player to bring in, Hiram Boateng, on loan. I think he's a really solid looking central midfielder. Acceleration isn't great, but the rest of his stats for this sort of level are really solid. I think Will Vaughts, because I think he's going to leave on loan. 100% of the wage, which I don't mind too much. They're going to be playing him as a centre-back, even though he was kind of our backup central midfielder. So I think we're going to bring Boateng in for him as Vaughts goes out on loan. Oliver Davis as well, I'll probably try and ship out. And Stefane Aka, who's going to leave on loan to Ipswich as well. A really decent centre-back, but he's not getting the game time for us at this moment. So guys, we're in some good form, and I like the look of this team. A few injuries to go through though. Victor Anichebe, Dave Edwards, How Shearer, Makeda, they're all out injured. So this is the strongest team in my opinion that we can start. We're going with Lee Camp in goal, Mattock, Pennington, Thorpe and Fisher across the back. Taquito at defensive midfield with Emmanuelson and Chong on the wings. Smallwood in the middle, Kuki in behind, Edouard up top. Charlton though starting with a straight 4-4-2. Matthews in net, Fox, Piers, Bauer, Foley, Novak, Jackson, Kashi, Crofts, and up front they're playing Watt along with Nicky Ajose. So here's a chance, Charlton are going to lift it in. It's a free header for Bauer at the back post, and Charlton take a shock lead here 15 minutes into this game. It's a fantastic lofted ball in from Jackson, and who's this here at the back post? Chong not tracking his man. Bauer with a free header at the back post, had all the time in the world, and it loops over our goalkeeper, and Charlton take a 1-0 lead here. But can we give them an instant reply. Here's Kuki on the ball, back to Taquito. Smallwood, into Taquito again. Kuki on the ball, finds Smallwood again, into Irby Emmanuelson, who clips the post. It was a good save from the goalkeeper as well. But that's the closest we've come to grabbing a goal for us. And the header at the near post goes just wide. Good response though from our team. Is Foley. Oh, what a goal that is. And Charlton 2-0 up. Kevin Foley with a free kick. The ex-Wolves man. And we have not started off ideally at all, guys. It was Kevin Foley. And what a free kick that is. Right in between the two players from our wall. And into the top corner of the net. And Charlton are showing us up here. Here's Smallwood though. Edward. Ball in. And cleared away only as far as Kuki. Can we get a goal? Kuki! Oh, what a strike that is. 2-1. Straight back in the game. An absolutely thunderbolt from Kuki. What a goal that is. On his left foot. Across the goal. Oh, what a strike. 2-1. Straight back in this game. Now, have we got our first chance of the second half? Or is it going to be for Charlton as what goes forward here? Taquito, you fucking idiot. We're going to go down to 10 men, guys. And that's not ideal at all. Taquito again with another red card, and that's the problem. Another red card. We can't change it up too much. I'm going to make some changes though. Just looking at that team, where can we change it? I think I might sacrifice Edouard just to give a bit more defensive stability. I know we're 2-1 down. We're going to bring on Greg Halford rather than Vaux. And I really hope, guys, that we can do something here. Not much going our way at the moment in this match. We've been so good beforehand, and it'd be a shame for us to lose a good streak against Charlton here in the cup. I don't think there's going to be anything else to happen in this game, guys. Charlton, I think, have stole the victory here, and they will be going through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. They made it 3-1. It's Andrew Crofts, and it is 3-1 to Charlton, and that is game over. It's not as if we've been poor in this game. That red card cost us. I think we would have got back into this game second half, if I'm honest. Great ball in from Nicky Joseph. First time, taps it in past the goalkeeper, and we are 3-1 down at home now. The final whistle should go any second. And Kevin Foley boots it out. And there we go, guys. 3-1 loss in the end. We are out of the FA Cup, which is disappointing because we had a fantastic run of form before this. Luckily, it's not in the league, though. I would have been really unhappy if this was in the league. But if you look at it, would you take the 3 points in the league, or would you take the fourth round of the FA Cup? I think I would take the 3 points in the league. So, guys, we're back now for the Burton Albion game. We're at home again. Hopefully, we can pick up 3 points in this match. Burton are 1 place ahead of us, so and 2 points ahead of us. So a win here will guarantee us moving up the league at least 1 place. So our team, guys, we're going to start Lee Camp in goal. Mattock, Halford, Pennington and Fisher across the back. Thorpe at defensive midfield ahead of Taquito, obviously, who is suspended. Emmanuelson and Chong on the wings again. Smallwood in the middle, and Kuki and Edouard as that front two. Now Burton are starting with a 5-3-2. McLaughlin in goal. The 3 centre-backs are Turner, Musinho and Bamba. The wing-backs are Anthony. How am I saying that? Spence as the right wing-back. Palmer and Andre Dozel with Irvine as a central 3. And Folivi and Armstrong up top. Here's Palmer with this ball in. Hopefully we can clear our lines. Oh, it's a penalty this time. And we've given away another cheap goal from a set piece if this goes in. And I won't be impressed if it does. It's a big chance. And it's Adam Armstrong. And it's saved by Lee Camp. Get in. That will give us the momentum, guys. What a chance of Burton to take an early lead at the New York Stadium. But we have saved it, and we are still in this game. Goal kick for Burton. Played short here to Turner on the left-hand side. I don't even know how you pronounce that wing-back's name, so I'm not even going to try. But we pick the ball back up here. Here's Kuki with a bit of pace. He's going to have a shot, and he's curling towards goal, but not enough. And it is just wide there. And we've got another chance here. Emmanuelson on the left wing. Ball in. Oh, and he's lobbed the goalkeeper, and it's in. We've taken the lead. An extremely lucky goal. But Emmanuelson will take it, and I will take it. Get in. The throw-in was played here, and Emmanuelson just tries to cross it, and it's going awkwardly towards goal. The keeper sees it quite late, and it's clipped the bottom of that far post and gone into the back of the net, and we're 1-0 up here. So we're going to make a change, guys. Smallwood is going to come off. Hiram Boateng to grab his debut for us at central midfield. Let's see if he can do anything on his debut. Here's Spence, Haroon, Irvine. Boateng wins it back. Lovely from him on his first appearance for us. Pennington won that ball back. And here's Emmanuelson with his experience on the left-hand side. Can he whip another good ball in? He can. Edouard and Kuki taps it in for 2-0. And our league form will continue. Kuki with the 9th goal of the season. Now, if we're going to spend any money on signing any player, it's got to try and be Kuki next season. Edouard with a shot. It got deflected. I think it was going wide anyway. The keeper dived a little bit too early, though. And Kuki taps it in and makes it 2-0. Here's a goal kick again. Short to Turner. Here's Naylor for Burton. Into Haroon. Back to Turner again. Long ball. Thorpe cuts it out. Nice from him. Into Kuki again. Can he find that ball through? Kuki again with a strike. Curling. And he's really, really dangerous in those positions, you know, guys. We saw in the last game how he can hit them. And when he's running towards goal like that, you're always unsure. We've headed it away, guys. Kuki on the break here. I think it's going to be full time, though. Kuki can't release. Haroon here on the ball. Back to McLaughlin here. Musinho. Back to Bamba. And I think there we go. Full-time whistle, guys. A very, very solid performance and 3 points for us. So, guys, a fantastic victory for us. Despite getting knocked out in the FA Cup, the form will continue. 2-0 win against Burton Albion, which means we do move up a place. We're now 18th, 4 points clear of that relegation zone, which is very, very solid. The teams like Millwall, Derby down there, Blackburn and Charlton have got a lot of work to do. If we can find 1, maybe 2 players more to strengthen our side, I really do think we are going to be fine this season. Now, we are 11 points off playoffs. I'm not saying we're going to get playoffs this season, but may the form continue. Top half finish. You wouldn't call me stupid for saying that, because this form is incredible. As long as we can keep going, even if we do pick up 1 or 2 losses, as long as we don't go on a ridiculous run like we did at the start of the season, I think it's going to do very well. Now, guys, I do think it's maybe to do with this change of formation. This formation is working a treat for us. It's a 4-1-3-1-1, and it's just working a treat. The instructions, guys, as well. Defensive line a lot deeper, so we're not getting really caught on the break as much. Play out of defense, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. It's doing really, really well. But guys, in the next episode, obviously, we're going to have a recap of the January transfer window and all the January fixtures. We're going to see if anything goes on there. But in the meantime, in the next episode, we're going to be playing our game on the 17th of February against Leeds United. They're currently sat in 12th. But we're going to be playing Norwich City, who are top of the table. So that is a really stern test to see if we can continue our league form. We then play Brentford in 10th place, Ipswich Town in 13th, QPR in 11th, Cardiff City in 8th, Middlesbrough as well, who are in 2nd. So quite tough games, guys. There's no teams down there like we had in that little cluster of fixtures just there. So we're going to be playing all of these games, and we will come back for that game against Leeds United. If you guys enjoyed this episode, smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you all very, very soon.